Hi, this is Ryan with Honey Dashboard, and in this video, I want to go over how to change a job from a proposal to a sales order and then create purchase orders for that. So let's jump in real quick and go up to the proposal that we had. This is the one we've been using for this, and I just want to show you that it's incredibly easy to convert it to a sales order. Everybody's available to do this. There is an option once you've done it to convert it back, but only the sales manager can do that. That way we don't have salesmen just arbitrarily changing things back and forth. But several things happen when you convert this to a sales order. First of all, just so that you can see, I'm going to back up a step here and let's jump down and scroll down a little bit. You see that we've got these emails and everything all set right here. They're just all bunched together because there's nothing in here for cycles for layout or shape or tile or anything like that. So when I convert this to a sales order, there's a couple of things that are going to happen. First, of course, make sure that we actually want to do that. We need to know if the contract is with the homeowner or the builder. So I'm going to say that this contract is with Mr. Norris himself. And we now are in the sales order page. So I can close out of this. And when I scroll down, you'll see that now there's other cycles added in. And what happened is it went through the sale or the proposal and determined what job cycles specific for this pool needs to occur, and it adds them in. Like, for example, it's not going to have anything for an outdoor kitchen, which would have occurred somewhere in this area because there is no outdoor kitchen on this job. If we had had one, it would have added cycles specifically for that. So then when you click on this, it now says to view the sales order. It no longer says to view proposal because we now have a sales order. So the next thing that we can do is if we had to, we could create change orders. That'll be in a different video, but this is where that would occur. And now we can actually create the purchase orders. The first thing that's going to happen is it's going to go through that proposal again, or in this case, the sales order. And it's going to take anything that is a labor or complete, which means, for example, the shell, the one company provides material and labor, so that's a complete type of cycle. And then it'll take all of those and create POs for them automatically. And then, so we'll click on that and let it do its thing. It went through and as best as it could, it took all the labor and complete cycles out and created purchase orders for them. And I want to show you that again really quick. We're going to close out of this, go back here, and I'll click on the POs, and you'll see that we actually have labor POs and complete POs created for a lot of these. So the permit, the building plans, layout, dig, shape and steel. There's actually quite a few. It went through the entire thing and built all these out for us. And then we can come back in, and now I can actually start to create my material POs. And the reason that it's built this way is because there's just too many choices for materials. Not only which ones you want being sent where and when, but who is going to be the supplier that delivers that to you. So if we know who the supplier is, like this says Horner Express, but there's nothing here right now, it just grabs whatever it's at the top. So it says, okay, good, this is the site prep cycle. We need to make sure we add in the tree barricade and the orange safety fence. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in. We just select the ones we want. In this case, I want them both to go to Horner. And we're just going to create a new purchase order. So it pulls this up, and you can make any modifications you need. It's like the orange safety fence, for example. It's like, oh, wait, I actually need that to be 100 feet. So let's go ahead and update that. And that's actually that's a lot. It's 100. That's not 100 feet. That's one bundle. So let's go with 2 bundles of that. There we go. That's a more accurate price. And so then we see that this is how much it's going to be, and we just save and close. And there is that's done. It's off of our list now. And you can go through and add every piece you want. So like this is all for the layout. And we'll just go through and select all of these. By the way, let me just back that up just a second. this, for example, if it's something you don't need, you can always click on it and just remove that item off of here, and now it's done. It does occasionally occur that you have items that are somewhat placeholders, or to remind yourself that you need to worry about that or make sure you do something with it or charge the customer for it, but you don't actually have to purchase that product every single time. So now you can see that because Horner's at the top, it automatically grabbed that. And we're going to go ahead and select all of these pieces right here, say, yep, this is all stuff that I want to have go for layout. And so we're going to go ahead and create the PO for that. This all looks good. By the way, you have the option at that point, if you're happy, you can send that email directly. It will create a PDF and send it directly to the supplier. Right at that step, you can go through and do these. Or you can save and close for the moment. You can go and come out of here, and let's just go take a look. Now I'm going to scroll down. You'll see that those last couple of POs were created. The site prep, we have a material PO, and we have the layout PO. And that will pop up the same page that we had in there. So now if we felt like we were ready, we could email this to Horner. You also have the option to set who it's shipped to and who it's billed to. And then you just go through and make those choices. And there's the simplicity of creating the purchase orders. You just continue to go through that until you have done everything on the list. Once this list is completely empty, then this button goes away. So you don't have to remember whether or not you did it. You just know that it's done. And if you make a change order, then this button can come back because you may have change orders for your POs. So then you can determine exactly what you want to do. If you want to add something to a labor PO, an existing PO, that is something I'd like to show you really quick. You have the option to add to an existing PO. Let's say that we actually wanted this put onto that the layout PO. So these are listed out just like this. Here's the layout material PO for Horner, and I'm going to add it directly to this, and that item's gone off there. It's now added to that purchase order. We can double check that again, come down and see that it is in fact added onto there. This is the right one. This is the layout. Oh, right here. So the 2 sweep 90. There it is. It's added right onto there. So that is creating purchase orders.